All right, kids, we are back again. I'm Rod.
I'm Scott.
We are nerds for something, and today we are nerds for conventions. And look, our post is coming out a little bit late. Obviously, I've been sick, Scott's been sick, Kay's been law dogging. Law dogging, L-A-W. But she'll be back with us next time. Next video. And SDCC happened over a week ago. D23 has also happened as well. So has the Sydney Knife Show, which we were a part of. We went to and were a part of. So straight up, SDCC. Marvel came out in force. Kevin Feige did it to... They did it to Kevin Smith again. His panel at Hall H is right after theirs. They finished the big reveal. They're bringing Doctor Doom into the MCU. And it looks as if they might be doing some elements of some multiverse stuff as well.
Yep.
And RDJ, none other than RDJ himself. So the man who started it all. And if you want to restart and reset everything, you would basically go back to the beginning and see how it all worked properly.
Not a bad attempt to do it, I tell you right now. You pick somebody who kickstarted your entire franchise.
Yeah, and became an integral part of that franchise.
All the successful movies of that franchise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's just a no-brainer. So there is a timeline where Iron Man does become Doctor Doom, and Victor Von Doom does become Iron Man. Yeah. So I hope they play it out like that. We're going to get Fantastic Four first, which I feel that's set in the 60s, the 50s or 60s, I believe. So that's going to kind of be the lead into this.
Yeah.
We're going to get Doomsday. We're going to get Secret Wars. Oh, I mean, it's looking bright.
It's the whole advantage of the multiverse system. Like, literally, they get licensed to do whatever the hell they want.
Exactly right. And they can tell
it gives them the opportunity to actually do some really crazy and really cool stories.
And they can do different stories with the same old characters.
Yeah.
Tried and true, tried and tested. Not to say other characters, but look, Phase 4, Phase 5 didn't work for them. So look, you go back to what worked. You go back to the drawing board, you go back to what's works. Pretty much that's it. That was like one of the biggest things I got from SDCC. There wasn't a big Star Wars appearance there. They kind of waited till D23, like the whole Disney one. I'm hoping we're not getting a season 2 of The Acolyte.
The rumors are just...
There's rumors but I don't think it will happen.
Yeah, after watching the entire thing, I was like, can I have that part of my life back, please? This time I'm never going to get to spend on doing anything else.
Listen, man, I am a Star Wars fan. And I've watched everything, good or bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's stuff that I agree with that other people say is bad that I'm like, I don't think it was that bad.
Yeah, same here.
Like,
100%.
People say Ahsoka was bad. I'm like, I don't think it was that bad.
I enjoyed that.
Then again,
it was all right.
I'm a Rebels fan. You know what I mean?
Like, there was just too much in... The casting was bad, the acting was bad, the scripts were bad. Even when the acting was good, they were acting with a crappy storyline. It didn't work on so many different levels.
It just didn't work on so many levels.
But like even then, it had its flashes of brilliance.
It had some cool... Like, listen, man, like, that Chimera reveal, sorry, that was cool for me, right? The lightsaber, like, yeah.
I enjoyed that fight, and people kicked up so much shit about it, and I'm just like, come on.
It's a galaxy far, far away.
So there were flashes of extreme entertainment in there, mixed in with things that were not so nice.
Just, not so much. But yeah, like, look, so we don't know if they're getting a season 2, but anyway, that's beside the point. Marvel's coming back. We've still got Agatha all along. And then we've got, Fantastic Four's coming out. Doomsday, Secret Wars. That's what's come out of SDCC. Kevin Smith's got a new movie coming out. It's called the 4:30 movie. I mean, he owns a movie theater, so it's a no-brainer that he would save money and make a movie about a movie theater. It's just logical. So I think that's going to be cool too. There was some other stuff that came, like Critical Role. Critical Role was at SDCC, San Diego. They did a panel. There was heaps going on. There was a lot going on. But yeah, there wasn't a big Star Wars presence there.
Yeah.
D23, which happened the weekend after, or 2 weekends after. Oh no, the weekend after.
Weekend after, I think. Yeah.
Weekend after. That was where they did the big Star Wars reveals for all that kind of stuff. Skeleton Crew. Now, I always, when they announced it, I thought the idea was pretty cool. But seeing the trailer, and you just watched the trailer.
Yeah, literally.
And I've seen flashes like Stranger Things and Goonies. It's got like an 80s vibe, kind of Flight of the Navigator type scene.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with all that, 100%.
So
and then Jude Law popping up at the end.
Jude Law popping up at the end of that thing with his like doing the Force, and the kid's like, "You're a Jedi." Like, you're not going to correct him.
No.
You're not going to.
If you want to think that, okay.
Listen, he's probably a Force user.
Yeah.
But this is set in the time around with like Mando and stuff like that. So I actually believe that Boba Fett's going to show up in this.
That'd be
I
nice.
saw a teaser somewhere along. I haven't been able to find it again.
Yeah.
And they're talking to Jude Law, and it's like, you're gonna have to. And he's like, I'm not a babysitter or whatever it is. You're gonna have to help these kids get home. And he goes, we're gonna have to stop and see an old friend. And then you see Boba Fett's helmet. I don't know if that was like a fan made.
It'd be nice if it isn't. I tell you, I'm just a little bit of a Boba Fett fanboy.
Look, I didn't mind the Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
But I kind of think they just did him a little dirty.
Yeah, a little bit.
We got that sick ass Boba Fett when he got his armor back in the Mandalorian, and yeah, I think they did him a little dirty. I'm not gonna lie.
Although Boba Fett riding a Rancor is
But it's cool.
next level.
Boba Fett riding a Rancor trained by Danny Trejo.
Yeah, man. That's just like the little icing on the cake.
That's just the icing on the cake for me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's sick. I fully enjoyed that. But yeah.
I'm waiting for Star Wars Outlaws as well.
I haven't heard
open world.
I haven't heard good things.
Yeah.
I'm waiting.
Reserving judgment.
I'm reserving judgment.
I'm going to play it. I'll tell you right now. I will be playing it.
I don't play a lot of video games. I will probably be playing this as well.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
We might have to get a stream going. Live stream to play.
Do that?
Okay, we'll work that out. Listen, it took me an hour and a half to work the sound out on this, and it's still not good. Anyway, all right. Well, so that's conventions. That's the big news from the conventions overseas. There's little bits and pieces which we can do little videos and throw in later. I like to talk about all convention stuff with Kay here as well, because she gets all when she misses out on Harry Potter news. But yeah, another thing we did was we went to the Sydney Knife Show. Which was held at Rose Hill, and it was a lot busier than it was last year when we went.
Yeah.
A lot more people, a lot more exhibitors, which was good. We made some purchases.
Yeah.
I myself got some throwing knives and some throwing axes. Scott
got a matching tomahawk to the one I already have, my throwing tomahawk. I got the Kurgan sword
from
Highlander. That's a very nice setup in my collection. Although I'll tell you right now, Kurgan sword has the little twines that pop open.
Yes.
And deploy from the cross guard. Yeah. There was no instructions in that box.
Oh. Did you nearly skewer your hand?
No. They're trying to get them to deploy. I'm not bad when it comes to working out that sort of stuff, but I was getting ready to Google, how the hell do you do this? And then all of a sudden, I'm like, ha, okay.
How did Clancy Brown do this in the 70s?
So, they're got that mounted up on the display shelves,
Yeah,
looking very nice.
that's it. And like going there and seeing that, it made me kind of want to do some stuff of my own with the 3D printer. And I am a Vikings fan, as is Scott. I have played a little bit of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I didn't mind it. Some people didn't like it, but I didn't mind it. And Nico Industries, I have the files here from, this is the axe head, which came out beautiful on the old K1 Max. Like even the layers,
Yeah,
it was sick.
very nice.
And the handle, now these are full size. Like this is like, and it comes with a hole drilled out in the middle automatically with the file. So I've got this one I've made up for the purpose of like a little video, which I'll be making to show you how I made it. This one I actually have a dowel inside. Now it kind of came to me. There was two variants as well. So here's the other axe head that comes out. Yeah, that's a lot nicer. And the handle's similar up the top, but here is the pommel from down the bottom.
Yeah,
So it's
very nice.
intricate with the spike and like the wrap.
Oh, the finish is good.
And that is actually longer than this one.
Yeah,
So that's the second one comes out. It's like a two-hander.
nice.
Now
It's good how it's got the ability to just pop the reinforcing in there straight away.
yeah, 100%. Now I have been thinking about this for a while, and I kind of want to do like a little Jedi. I've always wanted to do like a Sith Viking or a Jedi Viking. You know what I mean? And I've looked online, and I think there's like one saber place that does like this light axes,
Yep.
and it's just like an acrylic blade on top of a lightsaber already used. Now, I have had a thought. So I've got files for lightsabers, which I've printed out. Now these handles are just probably, I'd say, half an inch thinner than what the other ones are.
Yeah.
So I can move the x-axis and make them a little fatter, widen the hole, take out, say, this section here, and just have the filigree sections, and it would essentially, and just have it up in here. So this would essentially be like a lightsaber hilt,
Yeah.
which would be cool on its own.
Mm-hmm.
It gives you that Dooku style,
Yep.
Dooku feel type thing. Also, like you can like Boba Fett with the Tusken Raider stick and that. What I want to do is a clear resin or a translucent axe head, still with the filigree in that,
Yep.
and have that as the light axe, basically. So what I'm thinking, and because you can't kind of do that when you've got the saber and it comes up here,
Yeah.
but if you go to the top, we can insert a mirror and then have several holes there,
Yeah.
which would actually allow the
Redirect
light
the light. Yep.
and disperse it out, which I think would work.
Yeah.
We're going to try this and test it, just so you know, right? But this is what I've got here. So this is our starting point. I've printed off a couple of these. I've printed off two of each, basically, because, you need two axes.
Yeah.
And I'm going to work on widening this. So I'm actually going to bring it. I can actually do it in the program, Orca Slicer. I'm using Orca Slicer for those out there in 3D printing world. I'm just being mindful of the time. Took us so long to get the sound right. But yeah, so I will bring up the katana file I've got from Teth and Props, so I can kind of model it around that because it's like the same shape,
Yeah.
cylindrical shape, and then go from there, and then make the hole wider, because I mean, you could probably still have this part in there for the axe,
Yeah.
to have like the full size axe and everything, but I kind of feel like just cutting that out and having these two pieces will just give you that lightsaber feel.
Yeah, I think that's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that one, on that one too, I would have the filigree and then just like the wrap.
yeah.
You know what
It's
I
like
mean?
the Legolas lightsaber
Yes.
that you did for me. Yeah.
Yes, that's correct. I did do that for you.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was a while ago.
That was a while ago. But yeah, so this is that's where we're at the moment with everything. So we're working on this. There'll be some videos. I will be putting some videos up. I have K1 Max and it films when you print. And also I'll be doing like a short video as well because I made Scott the USNC, basically the Marine helmet from Aliens. I don't know. I could say all the adverbs and stuff, but whatever, bro, whatever. But yeah, so that's where we're at. So I've got some videos. I've got some little videos that I'm putting together as well. But I thought we might just do a couple of long form. We really needed to do our review of Deadpool.
Yeah.
I think next week we'll get Kay involved. We'll do a little bit more talk about conventions and stuff because we've got Oz Comic Con coming up in September, which is going to be cool. And also, I will have seen. I know you told me not to, but I want to see it so we can discuss.
I can understand. Yeah.
So I'll go and see Borderlands in that time. I watch. Actually, you know what? Something I did watch the other night. Twisters.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna check that out.
I liked it.
Yeah.
Good movie. Watched it with Kelly the other night. We loved it. I don't want to watch it and then we can discuss.
Yeah.
All right. So there you go. You've got homework as well.
There we go.
And I will tell Kay to watch Twisters as well. So that way she can do that. Because I think there's some things I want to talk about and some things I want to bring up that you kind of need to see the movie and then you can you'll be able to be like, yes. All right. Anyway, kids, that's it for us now. We are going to go. But remember, we are all nerds for something. So see you later.